The Republic of Uzbekistan is located in the heart of Asia. For centuries, the territory of Uzbekistan was the crossroad of the ancient routes of economic and cultural links. The Great Silk Road, which connected three parts of the world: Asia, Europe, and Africa. The ancient cities, Samarkand and Bukhara, served as the important centers of trade, culture, and education. Being located along the Great Silk Road, they connected civilizations of the East and West. The territory of the Republic of Uzbekistan spans the area of 448.9 square kilometers. The population of the Republic of Uzbekistan is about 30 million people. The population of Uzbekistan is distinguished by a 100% literacy. Uzbekistan has built an intellectual capacity which exceeds the level of many developing countries and, in many cases, does not yield to economically developed countries in the development level, innovations, and opportunities. In the Republic of Uzbekistan, there are 65 higher educational institutions, including branches of such leading foreign higher educational institutions as the Westminster International University, Management Development Institute of Singapore, the Polytechnic University of Turin, the Russian Economic Academy named after Plekhanov, Moscow State University named after Lomonosov, and the Russian State University of Oil and Gas named after Gubkin. Moreover, unique research centers such as the Institute of Nuclear Physics, Institute of Genetics and Experimental Biology, Solar Physics Research and Production Amalgamation, high-altitude astronomical observatories on the Majdanek Mountain and others have been established and are carrying out successful research in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is a multi-ethnic country with more than 100 ethnic groups. The main religious groups are Muslims, Orthodox Christians, Judaists, Catholics, Buddhists, and others. The city of Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, is one of the largest cities and the most important hubs of Central Asia, with a population of about 2.5 million people. Tashkent is one of the most ancient cities, which recently celebrated its 2200th anniversary, and at the same time is the political, cultural, scientific, and industrial center of Uzbekistan. Tashkent is a unique city in Central Asia, which has an underground subway. The subway station's architectural designs are among the most beautiful ones in the world. The ancient cultural and historical heritage of Uzbekistan is a point of interest and tourism development. More than 4,000 ancient architectural sites and monuments are located in the country. The unique atmosphere of Oriental culture with beautiful squares, caravanserais, and the most ancient monuments of Islamic architecture made the cities of Uzbekistan famous around the world and turned them into international centers of tourism. Ancient Samarkand, Holy Bukhara, Khiva, the museum city. Uzbekistan offers a wide range of hotels that can be booked online for one stay or in combination with other travel plans. Uzbekistan has a great potential to develop its ecotourism. Exotic nature of Uzbekistan with amazing contrasts, rich landscape, and great variety of flora and fauna is an important key to attractiveness for eco-tourists. Uzbekistan's deserts, mountains, valleys, and gardens are beautiful in all seasons. Modernization and development of the transport infrastructure and construction of new transportation routes are important elements of attracting investments. All types of transport are developed in Uzbekistan. Today, the fully branched length of the main railway lines of the Republic of Uzbekistan is 6.5 thousand kilometers. The density of the railway network of the Republic of Uzbekistan is the highest in Central Asia. Today, the total length of motor roads in the Republic of Uzbekistan is approximately 184,000 kilometers. Uzbekistan Airways, national air company, has regular direct flights throughout the world and Uzbekistan. Therefore, thousands of tourists have an opportunity to visit ancient cities such as Samarkand, Bukhara, Khiva, or make transit flights to Europe and the Middle East. Speaking of the economic potential of the Republic of Uzbekistan, special attention should be paid to the development of banking and financial sectors of the country. During the last 5 years, the capital adequacy ratio of the banking sector of the country has 3 times exceeded the international standard. The banking system of Uzbekistan remains stable. It is confirmed by such respected international ranking agencies as Standard & Poor's, Moody's, and Fitch. For instance, 28 commercial banks of the country were ranked as stable in 2012. In 2006, Uzbekistan established the Fund for Reconstruction and Development, which is playing a great role in the implementation of investment projects in Uzbekistan. The size of charter capital exceeds $15 billion. Modern Uzbekistan is a leading industrial country in the region of Central Asia, providing stability and economic development of the region as a whole. Over the last 10 years, the gross domestic product increased twice in the Republic of Uzbekistan, and it makes annual growth more than 8%, which is also proven by such international finance organizations as the International Monetary Fund, Asian Development Bank. Uzbekistan has rich mineral and raw material resources and ranks with leading positions in their reserves and extraction, including 4th rank in the world in gold reserve and 10th in its mining, 11th rank in copper reserve, as well as 12th in uranium reserves and 7th in its mining. Uzbekistan is also among the top countries in the world in the processing of copper, silver, gold, tungsten, and other non-ferrous metals. The oil and gas industry of Uzbekistan fully satisfies the country's needs in natural gas and liquid oil, as well as provides Uzbekistan's export. Uzbekistan attaches great attention to the implementation of investment projects involving the realization of deep processing of natural gas and the production of products with high value added, such as a unique project, even from global prospects, on the construction of the Uzbekistan gas chemicals complex on the base of the Sirgil deposit is carried out in association with South Korean companies that will provide production of polyethylene and polypropylene products. It should be noted that the reputed magazine of the financial world, International Finance Project, recognized the project on construction of Uzbekistan gas chemicals complex as the project of the year in the petrochemical industry. The only project in the region on synthetic liquid fuel production is carried out in association with Malaysian Petronas Karigali and South African SAS Oil companies based on gas-to-liquid technology, which will allow annual production of high-quality, environmentally friendly diesel oil and aviation kerosene and gasoline. Uzbekistan possesses huge reserves of mineral resources used in the chemical industry and country, and is the leading producer of chemical products in the region. Modern and energy-efficient technologies are in demand in the field of processing of these resources. The establishment of a modern car manufacturing plant in Osaka allowed Uzbekistan to become one of the 30 countries who have their own automotive industry. Today, in partnership with General Motors, the plant is producing 9 models of cars under the brand Chevrolet, including sedans, hatchbacks, SUVs. Moreover, in 2011, the country established a joint venture, GM Powertrain Uzbekistan, on production of engines for the passenger cars compliant with the Euro 5 standard. Moreover, a joint venture manufacturing mini and midi buses and trucks was established in Samarkand in partnership with the Japanese companies Itochu and Isuzu. In 2009, a joint venture producing world-famous heavy trucks under the brand MAN was established. In order to ensure the future sustainable development of agricultural machine building of the country, a joint venture with the participation of the German group Klaas was established in 2010. It produces universal tillers, grain harvesters, and other auxiliary equipment. In 2011, with the contribution of German Lemken, the country established a joint venture on production of tillage and other agricultural machinery. The electrical engineering industry of Uzbekistan is also rapidly developing. Recently, the country has launched the production of household appliances under the local brand Artel, including the manufacture of air conditioners, vacuum cleaners, gas stoves, and microwave ovens. The country possesses more than 100 deposits for the production of construction materials. To promote the development of the industry of construction materials, Uzbekistan attracted investments for a diversification of products of cement, construction mixes, glasses, sanitary ceramics, ceramic tiles, roofing materials, products from polymers, and paints and varnishes. The country supports implementation of investment projects on vertically integrated productions of textile products. Thus, today, among successful operating companies in the textile industry of Uzbekistan, we can note such large companies as the South Korean Daewoo International and Singaporean Indorama Industry. Uzbekistan is one of the leaders in production of silk and is supplier of 80% of silk in the CIS countries, and has its own scientific and technological base. The pharmaceutical industry of the Republic of Uzbekistan is represented by 126 enterprises specializing in the production of pharmaceuticals, diagnostic appliances, and healthcare products. Out of 126 manufacturing enterprises, 22 are joint ventures. Enterprises of the Republic of Uzbekistan produce a full spectrum of technical tools and equipment for vegetable, cereal, and forage crop cultivation and harvesting, as well as equipment for orchards and vineyards. The enormous resource potential of the country forms a capacity to produce over 10 million tons of fruit and vegetables per annum, many species and varieties of which are unique for their taste. ICT services market is represented by 19 companies, operators, and service providers. Today, the number of users of mobile communication is more than 20 million. The number of internet service users is about 10 million people. The number of companies and firms in the software market engaged in the development of specialized software of different levels of complexity exceeded 230. All telephone stations have moved from analog to digital systems. The length of constructed fiber optical and radio relay communication lines is more than 12,000 kilometers. 100% of the population of the country is covered by the national television and radio broadcasts. Also, we should note the great importance of the Free Industrial Economic Zone Navai created in the country. Depending on the amount of investments, business entities registered within this zone are exempted from almost all kinds of taxes, duties, and mandatory charges, as well as from customs duties for imported equipment and raw materials. One of the advantages of the FIEZ's location is a large international intermodal logistics center established on the base of Navai Airport, situated in close proximity. The developed multimodal network is an important competitive advantage, which can significantly save time and transportation costs of goods from both Uzbekistan and as transit via its territory. Today, more than 15 regular flights are carried out to Seoul, Milan, Frankfurt, Brussels, Vienna, Delhi, Mumbai, Istanbul, Doha, Dubai, Moscow, and other cities through Navai Airport. Based on the concept of its establishment and priorities, the Navai FIEZ hosts enterprises on production of electrical engineering and electronic products, precision machine building and instrument engineering, components and parts for the automotive industry, production of pharmaceuticals and medical equipment, food processing and packaging, as well as production of goods from plastic and polymers. A number of projects already have launched production of such products as digital TV tuners, motor vehicle cables, components and compressors, ADSL modems, pharmaceutical products, LED and energy-saving lamps, fresh and frozen fruit and vegetable products with use of modern technologies, as well as polymeric and cosmetic products. With an aim at further enhanced attraction of foreign investments, implementation of the potential of the country's provinces, and based on the positive experience of special zones, the resolution of the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan from April 2012 established the Special Industrial Zone Angren. One of the advantages of SIZ Angren is its location in relative proximity to the major cities of Uzbekistan such as Tashkent, Fergana, and Samarkand. Another advantage of SIZ Angren is the availability of the International Logistics Center connecting the largest markets of Uzbekistan and neighboring countries. Residents of SIZ Angren are provided with a broad system of incentives and preferences, which envisages exemption from all kinds of taxes and charges for a period of 3 to 7 years, depending on investment amounts. Additionally, enterprises are exempted from customs duties for imported equipment, raw materials, and components used for production of export-oriented products for the whole period of operation of the zone. In order to attract investments and advanced innovative technologies for efficient use of the resource base and development of industrial and export capacity of Jizak province and neighboring regions, a resolution of the government of the Republic of Uzbekistan at the beginning of 2013 established a special industrial zone in Jizak. Uzbekistan is a country of great opportunities, where the political and macroeconomic stability, rich raw materials base, energy self-sufficiency, advantageous geographic location in the heart of a large regional market, diversified industrial base, human resource and science intellectual base, and legal framework and incentives for foreign investors are efficient factors for an attraction of investments. Invest in Uzbekistan. It's reliable, successful, and profitable.